Knock knock. Who's there? Stray. Stray who? Straight through the heart. And you're too late? Is that the next lyric? Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome back to Knock on the Coffin Lid's public beta to test out the brand new character, the elven werewolf renegade Bjorn. Remember, this is a public beta, so if you own the game, you can right-click it in the Steam library, go to Properties, and opt into the public beta at any time that you so desire. Last time, we checked out the 3 perks currently available for Bjorn. One of them is currently being worked on. And today, we're going to be focusing on one in particular, as well as the brand new mechanic Equilibrium, which allows you to kind of customize the difficulty of your campaign. Because there's no music there, I'm going to kind of talk really fast and a lot, but hopefully all the information that I want to say gets transmitted, so here we go. Bjorn, the elven werewolf, he is currently lovely in his coffin. These are the 3 available perks. We tested all of them last time. We had the most success with Madman. I do think Madman is good. But right now, we're going to be testing out Stray, hence the knock knock joke. The Lycan form adds Eternal Thirst instead of a Scourge with the Lycan card. We'll talk about that when we get to the game because it's pretty important. Now, on the left side, we have the upgrades. On the right side, we have the difficulties. You are free to do whatever you want. You could take all of these if you want. Wow, minus 84. That's a lot more than I thought it was. But we're going to clear it for now. And as well as the difficulties, you can do everything. Blah, blah. You can take them all. You can do whatever you want. Looks like the game is more interested in giving you upgrades than debuffs. Interesting. There are a few that caught my mind, however. A lot of these upgrades are kind of the effects of items as well. So if you, for example, this when losing HP gain block is a particular item, and if you have this perk and then find the item, perhaps you can stack the two and have some tremendous effect. We're going to be looking for a few very specific things that I am quite interested in. For example, the mighty victory in battle increases maximum HP by 1 as Bjorn. The werewolf, we have a lot of healing between the scarring mechanic, between the bomb, and just between the will to live cards that you can just use to heal whenever you feel like. Mighty is probably going to go a long way to great victory. The other one I'm interested in, perhaps we may or may not find this helpful, is Jagged Blades. All basic attacks inflict bleeding if they deal damage to HP. The werewolf can manipulate bleed very well with a number of cards, including his basic attack cards. It can be upgraded to give him instinctive, which allows him to choose between 3 different options whenever he hits a bleeding target. This is probably going to be very helpful, and we're going to give it a shot. Another interesting thing that caught my mind, there are 2 immunities, as it were. First, we have Resurrection. Upon receiving fatal damage, gain HP once per battle. There is a mechanic previously, before the public beta, that had, it actually was this one, I think. Upon receiving fatal damage, negate it once per battle. This used to be once per run. So that has been massively buffed, and it's actually only -2. We're going to take this, and we're going to balance it out, of course, with a few things. We can gain less gold. We don't need vendors to sell duplicate potions. I really don't care. I usually buy one of each anyway. The minor nuisances, enemies gain a random buff. This is actually part of the previous nightmare difficulty. If you are interested, I did do an old stream with the nightmare difficulty, and this was just a part of it. So I'm used to this mechanic. I will not be afraid of it being there. Additionally, where was it? Blah, 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 blah. Did I just miss it? Hello? There's something, yes, the healing between locations is reduced by 50%. As previously mentioned, as Bjorn, we have a lot of healing. So I don't believe the healing between locations is particularly necessary because of the sheer amount of healing that we have, but we'll see if that comes back to bite us. We are still -2, which means we have more boons than banes. But why is that? I wonder. Some of these you can upgrade. For example, if we want character to gain 10 less gold, we can upgrade that to 30 to get +3. That's not what I was interested in, though. We can have, at the start of battle, enemies steal a random card. I don't think this could be horrifying, but I don't think this is going to be particularly bad. We are at +2 now, meaning the banes outweigh the boons, but I'm kind of okay with that. Wait, can I actually increase this? There we go, perfect. Now we'll increase our HP by 2. Let's move on away from this music list thing. I don't have the soundtrack for this game, because I don't think they've released it. So, can't insert it like I do with Eratus. A shame. As always, I am super interested in going this way. I love the shrines are great. They are my favorite. And this time there's no elite in the way. So let's just go smackaroo. Remember, due to... it had to be this one. The buffs that enemies can get are quite random. And this one is barbed. Each time that I attack him, I'm going to take 1 damage. It's very annoying. But we do have bleeding thanks to our... This is going to be a real pain, isn't it? Thanks to our boom. Now, I was thinking back on... the lessons we've learned. And speaking with Kidrets on what I thought I wanted to do. Or how we could improve this. First things first, when we're in the when we're in the elven form, our abilities cost health. So, it would be suggested, we're gonna heal here, not to, I did it, only to use spells, or excuse me, abilities that do not cost a whole lot. He's gonna die to bleeding so we can end him. So use our 2 health spell. What? Bjorn accumulated rage _0 card name. Bjorn? I wonder what this does. That's the talent as well. I wonder what this does. Reminder, this is on the public beta. I'm going to go ahead and... Ooh, bleeding on all targets could be good. We're going to take the scarring. I really like scarring after I learned what it did. But while we're here in this weak form, you see we have Bloody Claws here that costs 4 health. I'm going to try to avoid using this while we're an elf in order to not expend so much health. This is the equivalent of using 2 abilities in 1. Because, 4 is twice 2. Additionally, steal a random card. Oh, they both? Okay, that's fine. Additionally, the Will to Live card, I think I was using a bit haphazardly. The Will to Live is this skill card. We have 4 of them, which is quite a bit for a beginning card. That's the same as Percival's Defend and Percival's Attack, which is a lot. I don't think we came to the conclusion that I probably shouldn't use this if I'm not in werewolf form, because it burns, even though the burn is in a weird spot. This word is usually at the beginning or at the end. Usually the beginning, right? It's kind of in an odd position, but I should probably only use it as a werewolf, because whether I use it as a werewolf or an elf, it burns, which means it's gone for that combat. If I use it as a werewolf, then I get to heal. I guess we can do this. Wait, does this heal me? I forgot. Let's find out. No. Because the initial damage is enough to kill them. Okay, I get it. Gain 5... Wait, Dichotomous... Can I use this to instantly shapeshift? Draw the bottom card from your draw pile at cost 0 for this turn. This could also be good. Drawing is very strong, I think. I mean, it's always been strong. Or I can just gain scarring. Let's try this Dichotomous card. Yeah. 2 dwarves were dragging a huge chest. When they saw me, they didn't throw down their load to rush into battle as is their custom. 2 of them stayed to watch the trunk as one of them came towards me. Rob the Dolly. I think there's supposed to be a communication between Mortis there, but there isn't. We'll see if I've learned. Have I learned? Now, last time I focused the brother in arms. I think I'm going to burn down the Provoker because he's going to taunt and make it so I have to hit him. The random buffs that have been applied, armor to both the Provoker and the Warrior. We'll get rid of that right quick. And 1 evasion to the brother in arms, which just makes him even more of an annoying target. Unfortunately, remember what I said about that whole don't use expensive spells? Shit. I just remembered When you use the same type of an ability in a row, the dwarves get fury. It's fine. We can do this. We'll gain 5 scarring because we're about to shapeshift anyway. Beautiful. Scarring, by the way, it applies a certain number to you. And based off of that number, you will heal for that much when you're hit. Unfortunately, the downside to scarring, this guy's dead. The downside to scarring is that, say, for example, we're missing currently 24 health. Say that we somehow accumulated 30 scarring. If we were hit, it would then consume all 30 of the scarring, even though we couldn't possibly have used all of it. 21 damage. Why is this so high? You know what they say, never like a gift horse in the mouth. So they are getting buffs because I'm using attacks in the same row, or in a row. But hey. Ow. I think I'm just going to try and kill him outright. So we use this to heal. I did come out the loser of this, unfortunately. But we are victorious in our victory. So we get a chance. And we get gold. And a card. Determined Ferocity. We have not yet found a whole lot of ferocious cards to synergize with this. When played, double all attributes of ferocious cards until the end of turn. Interesting. Return all ferocious cards from the discard pile to the draw pile. And then Cunning, burn, gain 2 energy next turn. How does this work with us? Because we don't use energy. My guess is that it doesn't do anything for elf form, but it helps with the notch form. Or the werewolf form where we use notches. Maybe? Like maybe it gives us additional notches? I guess we'll determine ferocity and try and find some... Ooh! Burning a card restores 1 HP. That's not great, but it is good to know that we do have... We're going to train here. We do have 4 cards that burn. How does this level up? Oh, it's free. Okay, cool. Free transformation. We're probably going to upgrade all of the wills to live. Actually. So our basic attack, which is this instinctive attack, if we upgrade it, it will give it instinctive. And because we're constantly bleeding people because of one of our equilibrium boons, we're going to do that. Probably going to upgrade all of the instinctive attacks, which is why we're heading to the shrine, because the shrine can upgrade multiple cards. Oh, hi. An elven scout came up to me and asked for help. He tracked down a dwarven warlord. The elf assured me to attack him without delay, assuring that we could do it together. Isn't that sweet? Nope. I suddenly hit him. You should have seen how surprised he was. Bjorn is a renegade, which means he has no friends of the elf. Why are you hitting me so hard? Ah, I have to deal damage to him. Can I instantly shapeshift? Wow. That is no bueno. Well, it's fine. Heal me. So this is what Instinctive does. It allows you to choose from 3 different choices. 1 inflicts bleed, 1 heals, restores 10 HP, and 1 gives you ward, which is a buff that will negate the next debuff you receive. You're still going to hit me really hard because of this. You're bleeding for 8. Wow. And now I have to kill you. Thankfully, this should give me the health because it's 9 damage, which isn't an insta-kill. Yes. Oh, and I evaded anyway. Why is this scaling? This damage. There's something about that card I don't understand. It's this one, right? Gain scarring equal to the damage dealt. Ooh, burn gain reward. Let's take Strong Bite again. Because there's something about this I don't... Is this the bomb? Deal 10 damage for 1 turn. Attacks that cost 1 are free. How does this work? So in our elf form, all of our abilities are double the cost, which means we have literally no abilities that cost 1. So this is worthless while we're in elf form, but in our werewolf form, our basic attacks deal 1. Or excuse me, cost 1 notch. Does that mean we can... Is this worth testing? Oh, I should test it. This is a public beta. I should test this. I shouldn't. Don't take the troll. Okay, so what I really want... The Elven Armor gives evasion. It's cute, whatever. What I really want is the Troll Leather Armor. This increases max HP by 15 and gives you 2 Balm. Of course, Balm, the thing that we're proccing with Will to Live, this heals us for how much Balm we have at the start of the turn. The Troll set, very strong with the Werewolf, I think. I haven't actually tested it, but I think because you can just roll the Balm into a gazillion amount of healing per turn. But I feel like I need to test this. Oh, that kind of hurt. Elixir of Tirelessness. Cards and hands cost 0 until the end of battle. That's an important one. I kind of did this myself, Mortis. Yet some elves still attack you. Not every elf can recognize an outcast, but my appearance arouses suspicion in many of them. And once they realize you're an outcast, they attack. An exiled Lycan has no right to return to the Elven lands under any pretext. The relationship between the elves is much more interesting than I thought. This two-faced society hides many dirty secrets from prying eyes. I don't know why, but I instantly just thought of that new Joker movie. Why? I don't go this way. I'm going this way. I could try and heal, but we're going to go ahead and... I don't know why Strong Bite... Why is Strong Bite scaling? There's no text that would suggest that it does. Anyway, what does this do? Is this damage? Yeah. Alright. We're going to upgrade... Like I said, all of our instinctive attacks are going to be upgraded to give us the ability to heal. For a flat amount. What do you have? Agility. Gains agility block per attack or skill. Okay. Backstab isn't going to work here. We're going to take so much damage. I don't want to play this. I don't want to do it. Can I just kill him? 6, 12. I heal for 20. I'm just going to try and kill him. Let's see. Yeah, look, this went from 6 to 36. There's something about that card that's not written. And that I don't get. Ooh, free 20 hit points? Or, excuse me, free 10 hit points? Remember, with our current armor, burning also restores an additional hit point. It's not much, but it's something. I think we're going to lean into the scarring build. There's something about this build that I don't understand, or that's not written, or both. Both is possible. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why does it only heal for 2? If we have something really good, I'm not averse to selling what we have. Ooh, Bard build. I love Bard build on Percival. I don't know if it's good on. You want 300 gold for giving me 1 additional bloodletting. You are out of your mind. Is this the new mirror sword? It is. I wonder how this works. This is actually probably good now. So, obviously, we can't tell what attributes it gives us, if any. But attacking twice is not bad. How much do I need to upgrade? 150? I really shouldn't buy any of this then. Like maybe a potion. Like this elven potion if I'm super spooked. Okay, this is something worth checking though. So the mirror sword gives us double blow. I do love double blow. It works really well in strength builds. But with our current boon, the thing that's giving us bleeding on all hits, I wonder if you hit bleed for each time you hit. Or if you proc bleed each time you hit. I can talk, I promise. Hi! You, good sir, have 5 armor. And you have 1. Why do you have 5 and you have 1? Well, that seems mildly unfair. This draw was also pretty shite. So the way armor works, at the end of the turn, he'll receive 5. Wow, that sucks. I should have done it this way then. This one. Well, we all learn. Does this That's a good question. Does the instinctive apply itself? It does. Oh, that's good to know. I am taking damage casting these, but really. I'm not going to burn these. He stole my will to live. That sounds way worse than it actually was. So these all cost 1, which means if I backstab here... Okay, so it's just attacks. The will to live still cost. But that's good for us, because now I can just press these. And then cast all my attacks without losing Lycan for me. Backstab might be really good. Look at this. What? I'm so glad I picked up all of these. Heal me. Then I just kill you, right? Why is this scaling? Now. Calm down. Approach all situations with a calm mind. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. I don't know what's happening. But I'm not going to question it. Alright, what do we got? The Deep Cuts. Deals 7 damage and inflict 3 bleeding. Will this stack with... one thing. Scarring. Gain 7 scarring. Okay, and Wrathful Gaze. Gain 1 energy and burn a random card in hand. You know, all things considered, this isn't bad, but how does energy help me? Should I pick it up just to test it? I'm just gonna take the deep cut, I think. Wait a minute. I'm gonna pick up the scarring. We're kind of doing a scarring build. Kinda, sorta. Did I have... I can dual wield? Bjorn dual wields? Wait, what? Doesn't... My brain is breaking over this. Percival has only ever been able to equip a weapon in a shield, right? Because I had bloodletting last time. I was like, why do I have this? I replaced my weapon. I didn't replace it. Ooh, how does this work? Alright, armor thingy. Hold up. So 2 armor would mean that at the end of the turn I recover... Or 2 block is applied to me, and then each time I get hit it's reduced by 1. Shrine. As mentioned, we're probably going to upgrade... I don't know how this works. But I need to unlock as much instinctive as possible. Okay, now that I know how that works, how does this work? Is this worth upgrading? This thing has been freaking wild. I kind of want to. We'll upgrade our last instinctive attack, though. I'm trying to think of how that strong bite works. It has to be scaling with, like, bleeding or scarring applications, doesn't it? 2 elves had captured a dwarf somewhere and were dragging him back to their camp. For some reason, one of them thought I'd be eager to help to take that fat guy out to the outpost. So I could attack or ignore. Couldn't you help them at one point in time? Fuck it. He shouldn't have spoken. I hate elves. So as a renegade, of course, Bjorn hates wolves. We have the satire, this is a taunty dude, and we have a recruit who's a weak boy. His free attack, barbed, and some strength, no big deal. Where's my shapeshift button? I really like that. This one, the lick your wounds. I need to find a way to get that in my hand at the start. That'd be nifty. Something, not using expensive cards in elf form. Something. Do I even have a ferocious card? I have a dichotomous card. Wait. You stole that? You little sod. Will this put me into Lichen form? No. I bet it has to be an attack. Oh. Make me a lichen. Bye. Oh. Wait, are you immune to bleeding? That seems odd. See, what is with this? I don't know, but I'm not gonna ask. Blah, blah, blah. You know, come to think of it. I don't know what I'm thinking. This is actually super awkward. Huh. Are you taunted? Yeah. What I'm thinking about is that I can lose Lichen form and apply scarring. Is Eternal Thirst here? Can I ever see what that is? There it is. If in Lichen form, increase Eternal Thirst by 1 at the end of the turn. If not in the form, decrease it by 1. Deal 2 damage per Eternal Thirst at the end of the turn. At a value of 5, gained Mind Breakdown. That sounds undesirable. I still didn't heal. Oh, I did heal. Nice, okay. My turn was less complicated than I thought it would be then. So basically, with Stray, I don't know how bad Mind Breakdown is, but it sounds like it's something you don't want. You and your freaking evasion. Just kidding. 69! Nice. I don't know how that card works. I finished off the elves and got a bound dwarf as a reward. Train, let him go, or eat him. Eat him, huh? Are we divinity elves all of a sudden? Does train mean I can level up another card? That's kind of worth it, isn't it? Meh. Let's eat him. I ripped the dwarf's throat out and had my fill of hot blood. I healed a bit and got 9 gold. Oh, look at this. Merciless ferocity. Ferocious card. Deal 5 damage 2 times, and it's hella expensive at 3. Ferocious vengeance. Or gain 11 block, inflict 2 weakness on all enemies. I don't think 3 mana is too much for this. Like, the whole point, right, is that ferocious cards have their attributes doubled. So the point would be to play a ferocious card before this, and then smack them real good. Alright, let's try. If I have the draw one, right? Oh, look, the elixir of strength, that's pretty nifty. Do I have the draw one? Did I pick that up like a smart lad? I did! So if I determine ferocity, and then the other thing, merciless ferocity, it should look pretty good? Question mark? Oh, die. I like it when they get armor from the nightmare thing, because that's real easy to get rid of. Do I even try and pretend that I care about this Fury thing that I totally keep track of like a good lad? Deal 2 damage. This procs itself, right? I discovered that. I don't know. Now it's 12. And I proc the Fury anyway, because I'm dumb. Well, he's dead anyway. 23 damage! Coming in hot there, aren't you, lad? Let's see how much this worth. Oh my... No, I knew it was going to be expensive, but holy shit. Alright, hold on. I should have waited to get more healing out of it. Oh well. So if I do this... 15 2 times... 5... Jeez. Wow. So, the good news... Ooh, it's free. Turn off... Let's dazzle. Let's razzle and dazzle. So the good thing about being a stray... Can I check that anywhere, actually? I feel disappointed by the ferocious cards, if I have to be honest. The good thing about being a stray... I can't check that. Is that normally, by now, my deck would have a few of those curse cards in here. And that's killed me a few times. Oh, look, you. Let's make a deal and get some gold. Nah, let's attack him this time. I attacked the Marauder so that I could take all of the loot for myself. You have 8 armor. That's a lot, bro. But hey, I'm a werewolf. I love that card. That's a good card. That is a good card. Oh, you stole one of my instinctive attack cards. I liked that one. That one was my favorite. Well, you know what I mean. It was up there. It was a good card. 21. There's something about these cards. I can't quite put my finger on it. Will this do enough? No. I drew one will to live. This isn't gonna heal me, but I'll try it anyway. I wish that would heal you at the end of the turn. Bloody Fog. Burn. Inflict 4 bleeding and 2 weakness on all. That's actually really good. Holy crap. Get another confusion. Ooh, 2 exposed. Hello? Hold on. Let's take the confusion. Golden armor. Gold is far from being the best material for armor. It is almost useless as armor, but beautiful and expensive. Yeah, I'm selling that shit. Did we get all of our instinctive attack up? We did! Congratulations, everyone. I want to get rid of this merciless ferocity. This seems not so good. I don't like it. Does that mean it's time to upgrade that one card and see how much we can abuse it? Where is it? This one? There's this one. Alright. There's something about this card that doesn't seem right. And I don't know if it was the 69 damage that did that to me. But there's just something about it, you know? Oh wait, have I ever seen the 2 armor? Has that ever helped me at all? I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, I love this fight. When the troll tamer ordered his pet to attack me, saliva started dripping from the furry monster's mouth, as if it had been ordered a meat pie for dinner. Just wait, buddy. I'll feed you. This is the great fight. And it's very important that you read. Because deals damage and gives 1 ally strength for this turn. So the troll tamer back here is actually not attacking you, it's attacking the troll. The reason is to spark it into beating the ever-living shit out of you. Playing 3 attacks in 1 turn changes intention to furiousness. What is its current intention? It doesn't know. Great. But it does have barbed. As if that wasn't annoying enough. Alright, we'll just attack it twice. I'll heal. We'll heal, and then we'll bleed. Also, the dwarf is back here, so you can actually... This is why I love this fight so much. We attack twice in a row, using same card of... the same type of card twice in a row to trigger Fury to cause the dwarf to do double damage. That double damage applied to the Elder Troll. So... normally, what I've been trying to avoid is something I'm actually going to do. I could... let's see what we can do. Let's evolve. Bop. 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 Oh, I probably need to scar there. The armor is working, by the way. Let's weaken the troll. That was a skill, right? Oh, he's actually going to hit me now. Not so smart. Paying attention is important. Wait, what's this? Is this ward? Okay. I actually don't want to... backstab yet. Quit. Ow. Okay, so now he's attacking the troll. See, 57. What is this game? I don't know. But I'm not going to ask any questions. I can actually one-shot the dwarf right now. Should I do that? But that's no fun. He's so fun to abuse. Wait, no, I can't because of exposed. Alright. I convinced myself. Excuse me? Why did you not bleed? Well, whatever. Lol. Oh, I'm back into this form. Oh, hey, how convenient. I was totally paying attention. He's attacking the troll's attacking me. Is anyone here surprised? No. There we go. I'm gonna turn my attention to the dwarf now, because the troll is pretty much dead. So it's Dowie time. Dowie's on the menu, lads. Could you... Hello? Well, I'm healing, but I still have a question of why that ward isn't going away. That ward should be gone by now. I don't have any attacks that deal 1. Interesting. Deal 120 damage. Yeah, that seems fair. Good job, team. Ooh, we have some legendary skill. Oh, talents. Oh, these are cards that are permanently in effect. Lose only half of scarring when it's triggered. Oh, is there really a scarring build? Upon transforming, lose all scarring, gain equal balm until coming out of the form. Interesting. At the end of the turn, restore 1 HP per each damage taken to your... What? Hold on, let me reread this. At the end of the turn, restore 1 HP per each damage taken during your turn. Does that mean if I was hit 3 times, no matter how hard I was hit, I'll heal for 3? Or does it mean if I'm hit for 37 damage, I'm going to heal for 37 damage? These are questions that need to be answered. But for the sake of winning the game, I want one of these. Renewal suggests using a bunch of scarring cards prior to transforming into a werewolf. Transform into the werewolf, turn all of that into balm, and heal for a gazillion every turn. That's what this suggests. But you have to press that. You have to do that entire sequence before you take damage and lose the scarring. Important stipulation for this card. What does this card even mean? I'm going to take Frantic Healing, because this just seems good. Oh, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The Cursed Amulet. Gain 1 energy. You get these curses in your deck, but the idea here is that you have a bunch of curses in your deck, and then the set pieces start giving you a ton of good stuff for having curses. I've never actually successfully completed a curse build. I've gotten like halfway through, but it's really, really hard to get 6 pieces. Like, usually I aim for 3 sets. Gain 1 energy, gain 1 strength. I love the Warrior's Amulet. Gain 1 energy at the start of the battle, inflict 3 exposed on all enemies. This is also really good. It helps strip off ward from, we'll be fighting a few enemies coming up that have ward. And exposed is awesome. I suppose less useful for us, because we begin weak and kind of scale into victory. But hey, let's take it. I think I like these the most. And the Fetters. Gain 1 strength, but we have a curse. Only playable with 6 or more strength. We'll take it, but I actually don't think I'm going to equip it. Energy or recovery? Let's energy. I left my homelands again, but this time, I had no regret. After elves chased me away, I missed my woods for so long. But it is in the past now. I have no love for this place anymore. Since when do trolls look at elves with such hungry eyes? Since dwarves began feeding them the corpses of their killed enemies. What a wonderful, bright idea. Who put them up to it? I wonder. Dwarves are cruel enough to do such a thing, but not creepy enough to come up with it. Well, you are right. Just like the attack on the frontier, like Ingvar's death and involving trolls in the war, this is all part of Sigismund's plan. I bet this idea belongs to his secret advisor, Milenis. I got to know this viper pretty well when I was her bodyguard. It doesn't really matter. Wait, they referenced the thing? Huh. Well, we're 45 minutes in. Ooh, is this the armadillo? That's a fun fight. We're 45 minutes in, so I might as well talk about it now, right? There is... Is it boring that I always go for the shrine? Yes. Do I care? No! There is a fight. Oh, wait, this pierces ward? Since when does this pierce ward? Well, whatever. Why do I remember this being really freaking annoying? Oh, I didn't take this off. Shit. Ah, whatever. This is interesting. Let's see how expensive it is to really use that. Why did you get something? It's werewolf time. Gain strength of Thursday turn. Every 6th turn, okay. Gain strength in digging bloodline, blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, the reason why this is annoying is because of this guy. The piercing damage pierces block. So, yeah. I just do this. Why was that one 48 and this one is 32? I don't get this. Scarring. Wait, I also didn't gain scarring. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna re-expose this dude, and I guess I'm gonna do one backstab. Because we're so far into the video, only those truly interested are here, right? So, let's talk about some spoilery stuff, shall we? Why did I take 5 damage? Uh-oh, I'm about to find out what Mind Breakdown is. Oh well. What if I just leave this one? In the lichen form. So I lose 1 per turn. Also, I'm proccing this without him bleeding because I can't remove this freaking ward. Anyway, the spoiler. Milenis. Ah, what a joy she is. Milenis is the thing. I've referred to her as such. The thing is a secret last boss that is, well, for lack of a better term, some bona fide bullshit. I don't know what that card does. It's game scarring. This card again. I never did pick up this. What if I pick up a second Lick Your Wounds? Let's do that. More chance at instantly shapeshifting. And the way Milenis works is that she just opens up with 3 attacks. I didn't take off the feathers again. Why I like this. 3 attacks that are ridiculous. I drew very poorly here. And I'm about to feel the pain for that. I believe it's been a while. Thanks for transforming me. It's taking so long? What the heck is it? Oh, so this quest looks out really well with multi-hits. It's 3 attacks for 100, or 3 attacks for 300, something insane. She basically just kills you is the point. And the way that you get around that, one of them actually is the Elven Ale. At the start of the turn, you press this. And you can use that to survive her attacks. And then the real boss fight begins. And you might be wondering, well, why would something like that even exist? That's a good question. They refer to her as the Thing in the patch notes. So I don't think she's actually like a boss. Like an intended boss or something. I don't know what she is, honestly. But hey, she exists. I actually have a question about this. Is this going to heal me for 7? Oh, it did when the bleeding hit me. Fascinating. Also, this instinctive is going off even though he's not bleeding. So it's literally just instinctive. There's no reason not to upgrade it. Regeneration. Hello. Shapeshift. U4 damage gain scarring. We're going to take this to the free heal. It's a burn card. Why are there so many goblins on the surface? Before, they'd only been hiding in their cowardly warrens. Now, they're harvesting orc fat, which they need for their elixir of growth. Is that some kind of joke? Orcs used to hunt goblins before, and now it's the other way around. It's all about that elixir. With its help, goblins want to grow an army of giant worms and crush all their enemies. Wow. Like I said, there is lore to this game. I'm taking this crap off. Where is it? No. No, I want to unequip it. Unequip. I will destroy it if I have to, game. My deck cannot be bogged down by this. Wait, where's the merchant? Okay, I'll hold it on for one more turn. And I don't want this. 20 max HP is cool, but we're going to go back to that. I burn lots of cards. The goblins brew a healing potion from human blood. It's a pity there wasn't a human nearby. The goblins didn't know what the blood of a werewolf would make, but they really wanted to give it a try. Why not? I had to give a lot of blood, but in the end, I got a potion that gave me vitality. How much? Oh my. A lot was 40, by the way. But I gained like 40 max HP. Worth? Oh, here it is. The Armor of Resurrection. Increase max HP by 30, one time per battle, and recover 10% of max of HP when taking fatal damage. This is the boon that we have. Also, I'm pretty sure it's been buffed. It used to be like once per combat or something. I used it once because I tried to get an upper hand on Milenis, but it didn't work. Oh, here's the Robber's Knife. You can use that to steal. Troll leather armor. I might just buy that. 3 exposed would be good. Increase max HP by 5 when playing 2 attacks in a row, gain 4 block. This could also be good. Dwarven boots. We don't have boots presently. I want the Helm of Freedom again. Armor 1 agility. Agility for us turns into Spirit, which I don't know what that does. Increase combat healing by 3. Is this the Tower Shield? Yes. So this probably doesn't do anything for Bjorn, but there is a super build for Percival. I think the best build for Percival, still to this day, is the Blockade build, which you can kind of pseudo-replicate with the Tower Shield. Blockade is a talent that makes it so that when you cast a block, it doesn't go away at the end of the turn. The Blockade can kind of replicate that by making it so only half of the block is removed. So it's very much like our Scarring. Except it's just at the end of turn. Oh, it's a good build. It's a good build. It's probably the best. Wait, are these 2 troll pieces? On 1,000 gold? Don't mind if I do. Let's get this. Where's the other one? Let's get this. Let's get the boots. We do play 2 attacks. We don't have to worry about dwarves anymore, so that's good. I don't have a helmet, do I? No. My weapons kind of suck also, but let's see what this spirit crap is, shall we? Nice. We spent all our money. We have 69. Perfect. Give me. Okay, we have 2 of the troll set. If we get 1 more, we'll just gain an additional 3 bomb. We're taking damage trigger bomb. I wonder if that includes the damage we take from our spells in elf form, because that could be... I should have sold... I couldn't even unequip this. You know what? Goodbye. Go away. I don't... I bought the dwarven boots even though I have the troll boots. That was dumb of me. Ah, well. We march onward to the shrine with 25 hit points. You have to wonder, do I know what I'm doing? No. Shit. Nope, 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 nope. Goblin alchemists who extract fat directly from orcs had tracked down such an enormous fatso that they were afraid to even approach him. But the idea of acquiring so much precious fat was driving those cowardly hunters crazy. And so, they turned to me. We agreed that if I killed the fat orc, the alchemist would brew me an exclusive elixir of growth, according to their secret recipes. When I did this fight last time, it was so ridiculously hard that I would have rather fought the last boss 5 times over. No, 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 and no. Okay, I think I made myself clear. Hi. Ooh, shapeshift. What's this? Oh, this is my spirit. Increase HP restored from attacks and skills by spirit's value. Oh. Oh. That's actually really good. So if I shapeshift now, right meow. I should get a lot of healing from the balm and the scarring. Let's find out. +7, +7. I mean, overall, I healed. This is 3 notches. Is that worth? It doesn't tell me how much this increases by. I'm actually not going to use frantic healing. There's too much stuff. Oh, it's 1. Okay, it's per 1 spirit. That makes sense. All things are perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced. As all things should be. Oi. I don't like this. What? Okay, if anyone can figure out how the frick this works. Why? I feel like it just pulls random numbers from the video game. It's like, yep, this looks right. And yet at the same time, I don't want to ask questions. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of scarring proccing from bleed effects. You know... You know what I mean? Jelly bean. I'm also not sure why ward isn't going down, even though I am technic. I stand by my point. What is this number? 399. That was enough to one-shot the Elder Troll, the first boss. Bjorn accumulated rage guard. Okay. Hey look, an upgraded version of the card that I keep breaking. Let's take it. Let's see where this goes. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. A bunch of orcs attacked a goblin camp and began crushing them. I can't stand by and watch the strong beat the weak. I am tempted to get involved, so we have two options: to help the goblins or blank. Well, because this isn't No Game, No Life, and this isn't Kuhaku, I'm going to take blank, or help the goblins. Wait a minute, what? I'm talking to myself. Since I've decided I'm going to end the curse, it's time for me to let go of all my grudges. I'm going to assume beast underscore name. For the sake of my voice and simplicity, I'm going to assume this is Mortis and give him the same name. Or same voice, excuse me. If only 'twere that simple. What's the problem? I don't want to. Well, great. I am not going... Okay, so he is talking to himself. I am not going to forget anything or forgive anyone. I am the curse. First question. What happened to the goblins? Second question. Why am I talking to myself? Yay! Ooh, what's this? Increase max HP by 10 at the start of turn, lose 1 strength and 1 agility. All things considered, that might actually not be bad. Meh. Hey look, another chest. Why do I feel like this is kind of... Gain 5 ward. 5 ward is a lot of ward. That is not a small amount of wards. Here, upgrade my 3 random cards. Have you ever been to the Crimson Steppes? Yes, with Milenis, when she achieved a truce from the orcs. By the way, do you happen to know how she managed that? I was the advisor's favorite bodyguard, because I didn't ask her too many questions. There are noticeably more orcs now than there were back then. They're assembling forces. They are preparing for another campaign. But this time, they'll move not to the south, but in the opposite direction. They will deploy their troops against elves and dwarves who become mired in the war for the frontier. Great. Oh, it's Batu! Hi, Batu! An incredibly stupid and huge orc named Batu tried to talk to me, but he wasn't very good at it. In fits and starts, he managed to explain that he wanted me to join his clan. Now, I've come across this event once before. I joined his clan. He made me his vassal, gave me an awesome item, and I really liked it. So this time, let's see what happens when we refuse. It turns out that Batu kills those who refuse to join them. I'm shocked. Hello, Batu. Ward, armor, blah, blah, blah. Well. Let's heal and move on. Okay. I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but let's heal and move on. He is kinda sorta hurting. This does kinda sorta hurt. Brah. That's okay. I have magical healing powers. That I totally know where they come from. Again, kind of weird that I procced that. Do I want weakness? I'm all in. I feel like... Okay. That, I don't know what it's called. Boo. There's that one card that costs 2... Not that one. The other one. The other 2 costing card. Bloody Claws. I feel like this is now kind of irrelevant. Oh, it's so expensive for me to do this, but here we go. What? It turns out that Bot 2 is pretty strong, isn't he? I'm not surprised, he is called Bot 2 the Smirt. But hey, I have a bugged card, so... Bye! That is still wild. The will to live. Hemophilia. Inflict 3 bleeding on all enemies. Gain 10 scarring for each bleeding enemies. Gain 2 energy and burn a random card in hand. Let's will to live. We have Goblin Armor. Increase the max HP by 20. Gain 5 armor, 3 war. That's actually not bad. Increase maximum HP by 10. At the start of the turn, gain 1 strength, lose 1 agility. And Poisonous Armor. Increase max HP by 10. Gain 1 ward, 1 barbed. Inflict poison per barbed. Removed 1 barbed. Poison per barbed? Is this new? Of all of this, I think the Goblin Armor is the best, but we're still rocking our Troll Armor. Ooh, is this the copy? Oh, this is the copy. The copy's good. The copy's good, but we'll take the Witch's Eye. This will allow us to burn a card and then bring it back. Just do that. Now what? Let's just heal a little bit. One thing I am mildly concerned about is there's so much healing. I don't know what this is doing. Smack. That was 90 damage. There's so much healing going on that I feel like it could be really challenging to go back to playing Percival. What am I supposed to do here? Okay. You die over 2 turns, but do I want to take 13? I really don't. Alright. Because Percival does not have anywhere near as much healing. Like, not even close. That's why Percival has such a powerful... I promise I have words. They're there. That's why Percival's blockade build is so strong. Because he doesn't have healing, so he needs the sustain from somewhere. What is this number? Hey, whatever. 941. Freaking nailed it. Deal 6 damage. See this card. I don't think this card is useful anymore. Gain 4 scarring for every bleeding enemy. Deal 5 damage. Meh. I feel like the ferocious cards are way too expensive. They need to be super strong. I have a saying. An orc shaman sat by a fire at night smoking a large pipe. When I walked up to him, he handed me the pipe silently, and with a wide grin that passes for a smile between orcs. If you ever come across a shaman in the wild, always smoke the pipe. It was a peace pipe. It would have been rude to refuse. Well, I don't want to be rude. Ooh. Remove targets bleeding and restore 2 HP per bleeding. Oh, that could be really good with our builds. Or deal 4 damage and inflict 3 bleeding on all enemies. All enemies is not bad. It's weird in this area because we have the wards. I might just bloody sweat though. Unfortunately, I do have to take these. Don't want this. Bite's okay. It synergizes with our backstab. We could take another regen, but I don't think we need it. Gain all... I called this. I called this so hard. Gain the effects of all the next dichotomous card. Unfortunately, it's so expensive. Deal 15 damage. All notches are charged. Wait, charged? Does that... I'm taking this. I have science to conduct. I don't want that. Partaking HP damage from enemies, restore 5 HP if not in the lichen form. In the lichen form, gain 1 spirit. Let's try this. All the talents. How many cards are you giving me? Target is bleeding, take away 1 strength. Again, kind of an error on that strength there. We'll take the bite, sure. Thanks for all the cards, bro. I was kind of hoping you were the event that made me forget cards, but that's okay. That's okay. They have true wards. I guess we'll just do this. Hey, look! Anyone know Russian? I mean, besides da, I don't think I know anything. Which is funny, because I actually got... This is a funny story. I got in... take the word. I've gotten a few emails from the community manager for the Erratus develop. Wait, do you resurrect? That's unfortunate. Do you taunt? No, but you do the barricade thing. That's very bad for me. I've gotten a few... Sorry, I'm thinking real quick. Let's try this. If I use 3... No, it does not work how I expected. Okay. I've gotten a few emails from the Erratus community manager. And actually, Knock on the Coffin Lid was one of the games they gave me. Forever ago. I didn't mention it here because I mentioned it, you know, when I first started playing. And it's been a pretty good... I haven't regretted it at all. But I'm going to take a huge damage here from this thing. This is going to suck. Hey, could you bug out real quick? That would be great. Doesn't look like he's going to. Oh, I'm back to this. Could I go back to... Raro? How do I go back to elf form? Anyway, they, the Erratus developers are in Moscow. I believe the developers for Knock on the Coffin Lid are also in Moscow. Or at least Russia. Moscow and St. Petersburg, I think, are the only Russian cities I know. But, the emails they've sent me, I've gotten... Most of them are Russian and English. They have like the Russian first and the English afterwards. But I've gotten some that are just Russian, and I've stared at it for a hot minute, being like, what am I looking at? That was a hot... We're beyond the point of asking questions, right? We've transcended... Before beating all enemies, sure. I probably should just skip this. Like, honestly, we probably are at the point where we want to thin our deck. We need to look for ways to... Maybe I should have rested to get rid of the deck. Or get rid of something. We need to thin our deck to get what we need. And not what we want. This, I think, is for going from elf to lichen. Which reduces the cost. Okay. What about that one? Did I have that other quest? Oh, it's probably already capped. I guess now it's time to upgrade the will to live. Or this. For more laughs. I do like laughs. Oh, this is the other quest. Laugh time. Laugh time. Wait, what? Why are you 7 now? Whatever. I thought it was 6 and 6. The armadillo. Get it? Because it's armored. I thought I'd earned the orc's respect in the end, but it backfired. As a final test of my prowess, they set a huge armadillo on me. Alright, I get acceptance of death. Only an idiot would be proud in my place. All these orc trials too greatly resemble mockery. Sigismund considers the orcs to be his allies. Unfortunately, it is not a mutual feeling. Welcome to one of the second boss fights. There are 3, as is usual. The Marshal Armadillo. Armadillo. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Armadillo, as expected, kind of changes stances back and forth. In the defensive stance, he gains armor and barbed. The block cannot be removed, and received damage is decreased. The armor being this, so at the end of every turn, he'll gain 10. We're gonna pop shock therapy. It's a shock. No one saw that joke coming. Not a single person. Okay, I don't want to take 10. Guess we'll pop all the quests. I like how I can pop the scarring on my own. That's pretty hilarious. Why is this 3 now? What have you done to me? Can I... There it is. I am muddled. And now all of my spells cost 3. Fantastic. Thanks, brat. You still have so many wards. I'm not sure why the bleeding effect of normal attacks is not giving me, or not removing the wards. It's kind of weird. Hey, could you hurry up and draw my damage, please? That would be greatly appreciated. Well, let's do this. I'm trying really hard not to leave lichen form, and I thought I could choose there. Nope. Oh, actually, yes. Okay. For a moment, let's just leave lichen form so I don't go mad. I probably should, for the sake of science, figure out what the heck that thing is, but I really don't want to die now. Dying now almost feels like a waste. Although if I can't figure out how to do enough damage, I'm gonna die anyway. I am bleeding him, though. That's cool. How's this work? Not well. Oh, and I'm back to lichen. Okay. Why did you choose now? Oops. Why did I leave lichen? Why am I back? So many questions. I'm assuming part of the reason I lost lichen was because I wasn't paying attention to the muddles, which I'm assuming I still am. Yeah. And I pressed some buttons I probably shouldn't have. Which is fine, that happens all the time. That's literally what I do. Wow. There we go. Scarring. Scarring. With exposed, I should be dealing double damage. Should be. I'm dealing bleeding damage, yet I'm not. Did I just I double clipped there. Did I double end my turn? Now I'm drawing. Have you... Oh. How... Oh. Burn all cards. Each turn, draw 2 random cards out of the burned ones. It's impossible to come out of the form. Oh. So I've literally lost my mind. It's actually kind of cool. I like that a lot. Oh, but I still can't spend more than 5 notches. Okay. Interesting. I like how I have 2 notches, but I can press this button to deal. That is 3. Where is my big hitting broken damage cards gone? That's the real question. Also, all my cards are burned, yet I'm still drawing normally. Unintended or funsies? Please take some damage. Please. For the love of all that's holy, take some damage. Please. Oh, he's gonna take damage here. That's good. "21 stacks of bleed. I am slowly, but surely." Wait a minute. If I'm drawing... Wait a minute. If I'm drawing from my burn pile... Which is technically not how the burn pile works. The burn pile works in that the cards are inaccessible. That's what it's supposed to do. But if I'm drawing from my burn pile... Normally... Wouldn't I just want to do this all the time? Like, it changes how some of the cards work. Because some of the cards are like, go from discard pile to draw pile, whatever. And it would make those useless. But every other card, or cards that's interacts with burnt cards, isn't this a good thing? Team, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's happening anymore. There was a time when I knew what I was doing, when I knew what was happening, even though I was confused by the 700 damage abilities. Don't get me wrong. But now I'm just lost. Now I just don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Wait, now I have discard cards? Burn all cards. Each turn, draw 2 random cards out of the burned ones. So I'm stuck in Lichen form. Also, look at my spirit. I have 53 spirit. Because of that one talent. What did I just do? I don't know. Scarring is triggered, but not removed. What? What? Scarring is triggered, but not removed. The next time damage is received. Gain 1 energy, gain 3 armor. Energy's good. Bone Claws. Bjorn weapon Bone Claws. Extensions of desperate, predictable, unpredictable psycho arms. Oh, great. Deal 7 damage. If not in the form, gain 2 spirit. Deal 12 damage, draw 1. Are these supposed to be new weapons, like dual-wield weapons? To be fair, our weapons are not very good. I don't know how energy benefits me. Let's take these, sure. That sounds cool. Let's take the Ocha's Eye, too. That sounds awesome. And the Armadillo Shell. Sure, this is better than whatever the hell I had. When the steps were left behind, I felt something akin to regret. I liked it there. Stupid orcs might be aggressive, but they're predictable and understandable. Unlike the two-faced elves, they are honest, and that is what I like about them. Perhaps I'll return there when I have finished with the traitor. Fun fact, this is still Percival. Are you going to comment on my glorious victory? No, a victory like any other. Are you going to tell me more about the armadillo? Nope. An armadillo like any other. Just a very big one. Maybe you're angry that orcs keep innocent animals in captivity for the gladiatorial fights. Again, negative. And welcome to the final zone. And there, the final boss and the thing. We still have the Elven Ale to counter the thing. So are these weapons equipped? They are. They're dual-wield weapons for Bjorn only. My. Aren't you an attractive lad? But I think that is going to conclude our episode for today. We got through the first 2 zones. I'm pretty sure I can, like, save. Restart battle. I'm pretty sure I can continue from where I left off, and we can go down here. But if I don't, otherwise it's going to be like a 2-ish hour episode, and I don't know if I want to put you all through that. Although I do appreciate anyone that made it this far. We will, even if we don't continue, I would like to continue, but if I can't continue from here, I think we got a good taste of what Bjorn has to offer. I do really like the perk that we're currently using, the Stray. Straight through the heart. Oh, whatever. And Eternal Thirst is interesting because it seems like it doesn't have any downside. None. I thought that, obviously you take some damage, right, as you're building up to the madness. But once you reach the madness, I thought it would just screw you over to no end. But once we got to 5 stacks, entered the madness, all of our cards just burned, but we kept drawing like normal. I don't think that's intended. I also don't know what was up with the completely random and asinine numbers from earlier with our, ability, the Strong Bite. But that did not appear to happen in the Armadillo encounter, because we just kind of sat there poking him forever. The healing potential of Bjorn is absolutely insane, unfathomably crazy. I also think that better players will be able to manage his curses quite well, and have an insane amount of power in a curse build, because, of course, the Curse of Lycanthropy from every other perk, the Stray is the only perk that doesn't trigger that, is a curse, and would synergize with the curse build. Again, I'm not particularly good at those. I've only ever assembled half of one, and it was mediocre. So, perhaps better players have had fun with it. I think that the character's a lot of fun. He's definitely very different, which is good. There are supposed to be 3 characters for this game. Percival was the first one to release, and he was basically, I don't remember what he's called. The first character was in Slay the Spire. Like, even some of the cards were exactly the same. And there were a lot of complaints people had about that. I didn't mind particularly, even though it was very obvious. I didn't mind particularly because it was a very different game, and the game scaled very differently. You encountered different enemies. There's a whole different RPG system, and I love the story that's going on in the background. And we've learned even more thanks to good old Bjorn, who is apparently the personal guard of Milenis, who is the Thing. Her encounter is a bunch of crap, and I've yet to defeat it because it's a bunch of crap. But maybe one day. I don't think it's finished either. I think it's just kind of like a surprise fight. because it happens immediately after you kill the last boss. So, spoiler alert. But maybe we'll find her again. Maybe we'll see her. Maybe this time we'll survive. Kinda doubt it. But thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I like the equilibrium system. It's very similar to Mistover's new-ish system that allows you to customize difficulty as you choose. Customization in-game is always welcome. The more power you put into players' hands, the more shenanigans that are going to happen. And I hope that you enjoyed these shenanigans. And that you look forward to any potential shenanigans of your own or future shenanigans. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed our boy Bjorn. And we might be back with 1 or 2 more episodes before we return to slaughtering the living in Iratis, Lord of the Dead. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.